Hey, it's a Tuesday. It's going to be a high of 73. Might get a little bit of rain later in the day. But you know what? We're just going to get that out of the way for now, as we are now just about 48 hours away. Carry the 2. 5. 29 hours away. 53 hours away. There we go. I forgot a day in there. 53 hours away from Sonic Temple. I cannot wait. Kelly, how are you on a Tuesday?
Doing well. I've just been checking the weather just to sort of track things. It looks like maybe a little chance of rain has snuck back in for the weekend, but it keeps changing,
right.
So I have high hopes. It's going to be nice. The temperature's going to be nice. Maybe even a little warm.
That's right.
So
I think all in all, it's going to be just fine.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even if it is, we're looking for like a high of 84 on Saturday. A couple of raindrops, a little cool off for 30 minutes.
Perfect.
I ain't mad at it.
There's nothing more bonding than being stuck in the rain together, though, too.
There's that.
And once you get over the fact that you're getting wet, then you're just having a good time.
Then you're having a good time,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. That first couple minutes, you're like, but then once that's it.
Yeah.
That's all there is. Just happens. You just go with it. It's kind of like when you're just, forcefully kissed. Initially, you're like,
no, I don't think it's the same.
No, not the same?
No.
Okay, never mind. Vic, how are you on a Tuesday?
I'm good. Yeah, I don't understand why this just changes like twice a day. I don't.
Because that's what happens.
Okay.
I know, but how do they...
I did see, and I'll try to send it to you. Somebody, if I could find it, somebody said that these weather apps pull from the same, it gets updated frequently, and it's never talking about the real trend that's happening. It's just like... never mind. I forget what it was. They're basically very unreliable, the weather apps. If you can look at the models and understand them, then that's one thing. The weather apps are not that reliable.
The people that get paid to give us the information every single day only get it right about 60% of the time anyway. These are the people that study it.
Yes.
So you know what? And here's the other thing. On top of all that, who gives an F?
Yeah.
You've got the tickets. You're going to be there.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Jeans and hoodie or T-shirt and shorts. That's the only thing you need to know. And bring a hoodie because it's going to cool down at night. It's called weather.
That's right.
It's going to happen.
Just tie it around your waist.
Yeah, it's going down to 43 Thursday night.
Yeah.
But
who cares?
It's mostly cloudy Thursday and Friday with no rain. And then Saturday and Sunday's the same. Just early morning shower and then partly cloudy the rest of the day.
Which is what we said yesterday. Again, who cares? You're going to be there. And if you're not going to be there, then you don't have tickets. And you don't care.
Speaking of which, okay, so when you're allowed to bring in one factory sealed bottle of water.
Right.
20 ounces max.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I tried to be a water bottle girly last week on my vacation. My friend gave me this giant water bottle, and I'm like, I think it's time I become one of these people who carries a water bottle. I lasted one morning.
Right, yeah.
Why am I?
Right.
This is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much to carry around. Who's doing this?
I do chuckle when I see people with their 172-ounce Stanleys just walking around. Gotta sip my water.
It was a decent size. It wasn't one of those monster ones. But I was like, it's just another thing to carry.
You know what I didn't even know existed, which your son, Thick, dropped off to our house yesterday, are collapsible water bottles.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're basically like pouches with almost like a string, like a little knapsack string.
Yeah.
So you fill it up and it.
Oh, is it leather? Is it one of those?
No, it's like it's like a sailing bag from the hospital almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's got a little sippy straw top. That's the only hard part about it is the actual top, but the rest of it is like a bladder.
Right.
I think that's something you use when you hike the Appalachian Trail.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he came over and dropped off some Sonic Temple
Gear.
survival kits.
Yeah.
And he printed off the whole list of bands, and
laminated
times.
them and everything.
Yeah. And then these collapsible water bottles.
Isn't that so nice?
Yes. It wasn't because of me. It was because of Nora. they love Nora, so they brought me all the stuff.
You're just benefiting from everybody's love for Nora.
Yeah, now, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, he dropped off 3, Sonic Temple survival kits, as we'll call them.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm going to be there. Nora's going to be there. The 17-year-old is going to be there. And the 17-year-old's girlfriend is coming from Detroit.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
Carrie.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
So you decided you're the one that was left out?
Well, I just did the math in my head.
Right.
And I'm like, that doesn't...
You're an old pro, though. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned. My motto is, who needs water?
Yeah,
Right.
it's exactly what I figured out last week.
Yeah.
Who needs water?
Water.
As long as you got Captain and Diet.
I'm good.
Water.
Yeah,
What a-
water. I know how to hydrate. There's water in Captain. What is the problem? We're doing the same thing.
Now,
Amen.
what night are you going hard? Have you picked it yet? Like Saturday, maybe? Friday?
No.
Friday's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
Saturday's going to be a good night.
I will say, of all the bands, Shinedown is probably the one that I'm most looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, because you didn't get to stick around for them when they played the Schottenstein Center.
No, I did not.
You just saw Bush.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Thursday and Sunday, I'm obviously leaving early. Got to work the next morning. I am going to stick around for Bring Me the Horizon because I am looking forward to the moment that they get canceled at 9:26.
Stop it!
No. I want to be able to talk about it on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm not working. I know Thick is going to somehow snake his way closer and closer. I won't be doing that. But I want to see what all the hype is going to be about.
Will you mosh during that, Thick? Or will you just pay attention? Because you've been waiting for years
all of
to
it.
see this
I
band.
want it all. I'm going to be in it all.
That's all.
Just-
I
Okay, let's
want
go.
it all.
Well, like I said, about 53 hours away from the gates opening. In fact, I can be more specific, 52 hours and 47 minutes.
Camping opens at noon tomorrow.
Oof.
And I'm telling you guys, if you did not get the prepaid parking, you need to start making plans because there is going to be no on-site parking
Completely
available.
sold
if
out.
you're not
Yeah.
prepaid, you will have that deal they got going at Columbus State, where you park at Columbus State and shuttle over, is the best thing you can do.
Probably, yeah.
And you can go to Sonic Temple Festival and go to passes and go to parking, and you can buy that, and you just drive there and park, and then you shuttle over. They take you right up front, so you don't have to walk forever.
Right.
Because everybody else I'm watching Facebook posts, they're like, yeah, there's all kinds of people in houses where you can pay to park in their yard, whatever they charge, but there's no security in that,
Yeah? And if you get blocked in somehow,
I mean,
then you're stuck.
get a pass for that shuttle while you still can, I'm telling you.
We can't wait to see you out there coming up here starting on Thursday. Very busy Tuesday to get to. Speaking of Sonic Temple, we've got those rock royalty passes we're going to give to you for Saturday. We're going to do that at about 7:40 this morning. Right now, let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia Thick.
$25 to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. NBC has an upcoming new TV game show that will be hosted by Savannah Guthrie. What is the game show?
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia Thick.
All right, the question was, NBC's got a new upcoming game show, and it will be hosted by Savannah Guthrie. It's also being executive produced by Jimmy Fallon. What is the new game show? Kelly, do you still play Wordle?
I do.
That's the game show.
Yep.
So it's going to be turned into a TV game show. I wonder how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Well, I have to assume they're going to put 5 boxes up on the board,
Right.
and then you're going to figure out the word, and then you're going to have to move down the line, and then they're going to make it harder and further rounds and add a 6th letter, a 7th letter, because I think they're up to like 8-letter Wordle now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think they have made different versions where it gets harder and they have bigger words.
Oh, so you just keep advancing and it gets
Yeah.
harder. Okay, well, that makes sense. Filming is going on this summer. It would have been out earlier, but obviously was postponed due to Savannah's mom and that whole situation. They still don't have a clue, do they? About
I don't
Nancy
think
Guthrie.
so. I think they have no idea. I guess the sheriff said we're getting closer.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know what that means.
I didn't see who sent the text message, but you said, what game show is it? And someone said, where in the world is Nancy going?
Oh, my gosh.
man.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jerry, you were the first one to text in the correct answer. You got $25 to waterbeds and stuff. What?
Bob. So good. Hey, I can't remember the last time this happened, but I think this is genius. Every so often, a company will pull off a marketing ploy that is just absolute genius. And in fact, I can't believe it has taken this long, and I really hope it's true, because I am going to drive by the one on Hilliard Rome Road there, close to Trayview, and really hope this is true. Because it looks like Meijer is going to start a new, I mean, it's a marketing ploy is what it is. Because if you live in the Midwest, you know, especially Michigan and parts of Ohio, we have a tendency, we have a favorite letter, and that letter is S. We add S to everything.
Yeah. Kmart's,
Yes.
Walmart's, Meijers,
Kroger's.
Kroger's.
Yep. Well, Meijer is jumping on board because apparently in their stores around the Midwest, they are now going to add an S to the end of their name.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. They're going to put it up on the signs and add an S to the end of their name.
What?
Now, I don't think this is going to be a permanent thing. From what I understand, it's just a temporary thing. But absolute genius.
That's so funny.
Absolute genius.
Let me tell you something that Little Debbie did. Over the years, you know, they have the Nutty Buddies.
Yes.
Okay, the name of the Nutty Buddy is Nutty Bar.
Right.
That was always on the package. But because people always called them Nutty Buddies, they changed it permanently on the
I didn't know
packaging.
that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I always loved the Nutty Bar.
It was a Nutty Bar. It was always Nutty Bar up until, I want to say, maybe 5 years ago. They're like, all right, that's what you're calling it. I guess that's what we'll put on the package.
I thought they were always Nutty Buddies.
Uh-uh.
I mean, I've never eaten them, so I never really paid attention, but they actually changed the
They
name just
changed
because
the
of
name because that's
culture.
what people called it anyway.
Good for them. Well, you know, obviously with a company the size of Meijer's with multiple stores and it's kind of just a Midwest thing, I think it would be, you know, if they made it permanent, I think that'd be fine. Because Meijer's.
Maybe if we start calling Sonic Temple Rock on the Range, everybody does that, they'll change the name back.
Yeah, I doubt that'll happen. So let me know if you see a Meijer's out there somewhere.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Police are investigating a robbery at a high school as two males jumped a fence and entered a building through an unlocked door. They jumped on some, like, bicycles and used other equipment intended for special needs kids. It doesn't say what the equipment is. I don't know how you use equipment intended for special needs kids. If you wanted to go for a bike ride, a stationary bike, okay. They've got gyms for that. You're just having fun. Let's ride the bikes. But then they decided to actually do some thievery. They stole $50 worth of lanyards and got away with approximately 100 hot dogs and some ice cream.
Oh.
Valued at about $60. So all in all, they jumped a fence, they rode some stationary bikes, and they got away with $110 worth of stuff. However, police are not done looking for them. They say that it happened in the middle of the night last night, and they are looking for any leads. They say that they could have been students or maybe young adults, but not 100% clear. They haven't really given any other information besides, like, hey, if you hear something, or one of your buddies is all of a sudden having a cookout with a bunch of hot dogs, let us know.
You see someone enjoying a delicious hot dog, I want you to look at him sideways.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, if a guy's enjoying a hot dog and he finishes his hot dog and then he reaches in his backpack and he pulls out another hot dog.
Yeah, there you got a hot tip.
We need to talk to them. I mean, of course I don't want people to break into buildings and I don't want thievery. But do you just let it go?
I mean, there have to be bigger fish to fry.
Right. This comes from the Orlando News, but it doesn't say it necessarily took place in Orlando, maybe the outskirts of Orlando somewhere, a suburb of Orlando. Yeah. But I'm still thinking there's got to be other things to worry about than $50 worth, $60 worth of hot dogs and ice cream. That's just me. Story number 2. Thick, what version of the Dodge Ram do you have?
Oh,
The
well, I mean, it's a
1500?
1500.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
this story doesn't apply to you then, because this applies to the 2500 models. But Dodge is recalling some 2500 models because apparently the years of 2002 to 2026, if you own a 2500, your tires may be very dangerous because the speed calibrations, they put the wrong tires on the truck basically, and the tires aren't rated for how fast the 2500 can go.
So we're not talking about the wheels. We're just talking about the tires.
The tires, yes.
It's just funny. You said 2002 to 26. I can't imagine anybody from 2002 to 2012 still has their original tires.
No, 22 to 26.
Oh, I thought you said 2002.
No, 22. Did I? 2022
Yeah, I thought you
to
did.
2026.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes. No, you shouldn't be on your original tires if your car's from 2002. Oh, you got to get those checks. You got racing slicks on the back of your
you
car
only
right
drive
now.
to the grocery store on Sundays, I guess, or something.
No, I did not know this, but if you look at your tire, you've got the size of your tire, like how many inches.
Right.
And then you've got another number, which is something. I don't know what. And then, I know cars. And then you've got a letter. And I just went out and checked before we started the show because I did not know this. And your letter is the rating to which the maximum speed is for your tire.
Okay.
And so I went out and checked. Thick, you have a T-rated tire on your car. So your tires are rated up to 118 miles per hour.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. I have got a W on my tires. They are rated to 168 miles per hour. So
You almost got to.
I've got a little testing to do. Got a little testing to do for sure.
You didn't hit it. You only got to 130.
That's true. I did not hit it yet.
What's mine rated? 65 miles an hour?
Yeah, I didn't check.
Okay.
I didn't bother. I was
Well,
like,
Mazda
yeah,
CX-5.
yeah.
You better not push that past 70, girl.
I think the Amish have higher rated tires than your vehicle. Just saying. Your tire is just rated. Your tire is rated spare. But
How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry. Anyways, so the tires that they have put on the Ram 2500 between 2022 and 2026 are not rated high enough for the car's capabilities. So they are doing a recall. If you've got one of these vehicles, you're going to want to call your dealership and find out what they're doing because you don't want your tires blowing out on you on the highway.
No.
Not a good thing to have. So definitely go get that checked out, all right? That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. You know, if you're looking for a place to live right now, not exactly easy. I mean, housing prices are through the roof. Rent has gone up. So it can be difficult to find something that you like that is also affordable. One route some people are taking is back to the old roommate life.
Yeah.
Trying to cut that rent in half or thirds, maybe even quarters. Who knows? Now, you had a situation. How many people did you live with?
In college, I moved out of my parents' home and into a home where there were 8 girls in college. We shared a 3-bedroom house on just north of campus on Patterson Avenue.
3, 3, and 2?
Yes, 3, 3, and 2. It was nuts, but we had a blast. It was so much fun, and my rent was under $100. We were
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a really nice situation financially.
Was this bunk beds? Was this U-shaped along the wall twin
we just
beds?
jammed twin beds.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 in 2 rooms and 2 in another room. And then after that, I continued to have multiple roommates up into my mid-30s. I finally, my one remaining roommate and I decided we'd just go find our own places.
Okay.
Finally. But I loved every roommate I had. I never had a single ounce of trouble with any of them. And it was a way more economical way to live. And you're never really lonely. I was single, and there was always somebody to like hang out with or talk to, or
Well, I was going to say, forget going out. You had your own girls' night. You had 8 people.
Yeah,
you can just have your own little
constantly.
party in the living room.
And we had a group, we had a bunch of guys who lived in a house down the street that we were just pals with. It was a complete dream situation in college.
In college, in your early 20s, absolutely.
But when you're still living like that in your 30s, which I was, it's still economical, but I kept feeling self-conscious about it because everybody else is like, got their own homes, their own families, their own kids. And I'm like, my 4 roommates and I will be over later.
Yeah.
I was feeling self-conscious, but I still did. It really helped the wallet. It did.
And, it's not an ideal situation if you have to go back to it at 35 or, 40 or whatever the case may be, which a lot of people are seeing this nowadays. I was probably 25 and I rented a room from a guy, and he lived in the downstairs apartment, but rented the upstairs apartment. He was a just flamboyantly gay, short African-American man. And upstairs was a young married couple. The place was filthy. Like, I hated living. I just stayed in my room and it was not an ideal situation, but it was cheap.
Yeah.
And it was what I needed at the time.
You put up with anything for a while.
Yeah, exactly. But so many people are, looking now, and I think that there are the people that have the opportunities that are putting it out there. Although some of these people that are putting it out there are quite strange. And I found a couple Craigslist postings that I wanted to share with you. This guy found one that says, a good friend of mine has been looking for a place to live, came across a Craigslist posting. The person is subletting a 2-bedroom apartment with 16 cats.
Oh.
The ad on Craigslist listed all the cats and described each one of their personalities.
What?
Nope.
No.
You, sir, are a psycho.
No. I wouldn't even live there for free.
Yeah, right, exactly. The person said, even if the 2-bedroom is an amazing deal, there's no way.
Do you know how that place smells?
Oh. Can you imagine?
You cannot control the smell. There is no way with 16 cats.
And, I agree with you. And, of course, we're talking about the litter boxes that would be 16 cats. How many litter boxes do you need around this 2-bedroom apartment? And even if, let's say they're outdoor cats, so you don't have to worry about litter boxes, still, the felines.
And do you know cat food stinks?
Yes.
If you're doing like a wet food?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. The whole thing. It's just really offensive.
Here's another one. This one came from down south as they are getting ready for hurricane season. And one person saw a posting for an available room for rent. It is a spare bedroom in a 3-bedroom apartment. And it says this person is looking for the right person to move in. The house is quiet, except for the occasional basement noise and the grandfather clock that only chimes at 3:17 a.m. This person says, I prefer someone who doesn't ask too many questions and understands that some doors in the home remained closed at all times for, and I quote, insurance reasons. Wi-Fi is included, though certain websites seem blocked after midnight for reasons Comcast refuses to explain. That's not how Comcast works. They say you must be comfortable around exotic birds and a mannequin named Cheryl who sits at the kitchen table during meals. No smoking, no strong perfumes, and absolutely no discussing the previous tenant situation with neighbors. And finally, rent is negotiable if you can help move a heavy trunk into the crawl space this weekend. Please send recent photo and blood type in reply so I can speed up the paperwork. Yeah, no.
If you've ever wanted to be part of a Netflix documentary, I feel like you go ahead and take that situation.
This is the room to take.
Yeah.
Include a recent photo and blood type?
You need your blood type.
Excuse me?
They're going to be doing experiments on you.
100%. Why do you need help moving a heavy trunk into the basement?
That was the last roommate.
Into the crawl space. Yeah. Not even into the basement, into the crawl space. I mean, I get there are dire situations, but I don't think any situation is that dire where I'm moving in, where you need help moving a heavy trunk and you need my blood type.
And you're not allowed to ask any questions.
About the previous tenant, yeah. That front seat of my car is looking awfully comfy. I got myself a pillow and a blanket.
Right.
I will right up in a truck stop somewhere. I'm not moving into that spot. There is no way. Be real careful if you're out there looking for a place to live.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Delaware County Sheriff's Office is investigating after 3 Olentangy high schools received fake threats yesterday. All 3 schools were put on lockdown until authorities confirmed it was a hoax. This comes a week after schools and zoos across Ohio received fake threats. What is the fun in that? Just to feel like you have power or something?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of silly.
Yeah, very much so.
The CDC says they've evaluated the couple who were exposed to hantavirus on the cruise ship. One has symptoms, the other is asymptomatic. CDC's Dr. David Fitter says the couple is being monitored at Emory's isolation facility after arriving in Atlanta yesterday. Fitter says the pair will continue to be monitored, and the CDC's goal is ensuring the safety of the American public. They say the risk is very low. Bulk of patients who are being who got off that ship are being treated in Nebraska. The bulk of the American patients. Motley Crue joined by Carrie Underwood for the band's appearance on the season finale of American Idol last night. They did 2 songs, "Home Sweet Home" and "Kickstart My Heart," and was it rough?
It wasn't stellar.
It wasn't. I mean, obviously, there's like a 90-year age gap between Vince Neil and Carrie Underwood. So, I mean, I'm not going to fault it too much, but the matchup wasn't great vocally at all.
I agree.
Carrie Underwood was great, but it just didn't sound good when they were trying to sing together. Ugh. Anyway, do you want to hear some?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, stop. Just go back to that initial note. You know what? I did that literal thing the other day. I was getting a pot out of the lower cupboard, and I didn't notice that I was too close to the actual countertop, and I hit my head when I was reaching out. Exactly what the noise I made, yeah. I'm sorry, Vince, but
yeah.
And then we got what?
You see the microphone right there? Just go ahead and hang it up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is it a little easier with "Home Sweet Home"?
You know I'm a dreamer.
He doesn't have to sing as hard.
Right.
My heart's a gold. I had to run away high so I wouldn't come home alone. Just when things went right doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song.
A little nasally, dog.
You'll never feel left all alone. Take me to your heart.
It just doesn't sound good.
No. It's better.
Like,
Just one more night.
you would think throwing Carrie Underwood in would elevate it like 100 times, but it really, even though Carrie Underwood's great, it doesn't sound good.
There we go.
Wait.
I'm on my way.
Oh, jeez.
Home sweet home.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's Carrie.
Yeah, it's Carrie.
She's such a huge 80s rock fan.
Yep.
You could tell it was Shinedown was on last night, too, and you could tell she's a huge Shinedown fan.
Yeah. I will watch The Dirt once a month on Netflix.
Yeah, so good.
But Concert-wise,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I'm just glad I got to see them many times back when they sounded fantastic.
Okay, is this... I feel like he could have lip-synced. And who cares? And we have a live mic on Carrie Underwood and a dead mic on Vince Neil. And he lip-syncs his part. She sings her part. I feel like it's a better show.
Yeah, live off the royalties, man. Just go ahead, enjoy retirement. I don't get me wrong, I love them, but
the band sounded amazing.
Yes.
By the way. Yeah.
Well, the instruments, they don't get old.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing, man.
If you can strum the guitar, then it'll sound fine.
Yeah.
You can still put your fingers in the right place.
Yep.
It's going to be great. Throat muscles, not so much.
Yeah, you can't just put new strings on your voice.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
All righty. Those are your three things.
All right. I saw someone online make a proclamation and instantly made me think of you, Thick. Quick question. Can you think of a fan base that you don't like or that annoys you? And I'm going to open this up to anything. Like, anything pop culture related.
Oh, it doesn't have to be music.
We're gonna start with opening it up. What pop culture thing has really annoying fans?
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift.
And I'm not the normal fan. I'm talking about the army of meanies
Right.
the Swifties.
Yeah.
on social media. They're brutal.
Like, you're going after Philadelphia Eagles fans because you like Travis Kelce only because Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So you're just being mean to, like, other sports fans. Those type of people. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can include sports, the Philadelphia Eagles fan base is the worst on the planet.
Generally, okay.
Yeah, and some of them are cool, but there's a lot of juggalos, man, that I would never hang out with.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
they can get really bad.
On the other hand, when they were at Sonic Temple a couple years ago, that was maybe one of the cooler fan bases I had ever encountered. It was a really neat experience.
Last year was pretty cool.
There are good ones and there are bad ones.
Yep. Joshua says Jeep owners.
Jeep owners, okay.
Jeep owners kind of make it their personality. I would have to agree with that. We've got both ways. Doug says Michigan fans, and Sarah says Ohio State Buckeye fans.
You're both right.
I can see both sides.
You're both right.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I bring it up because the question that was posted online that I wanted to bring to you was the insufferable Metallica fans.
Oh.
But here's the interesting thing. It's within their own faction because they say Metallica fans are so bitchy in their feelings. It's the Metallica fans that used to love Metallica and now are like, oh, Metallica's not what it used to be, and blah, 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 because they kind of slowed down their music a little bit. So it's
more
not
melodic.
it's not that they switched genres or anything, but it's just kind of a different sound.
Well, I mean, every band evolves, man. It just happens. Except for AC/DC.
Right. And so they're saying that, it is especially the people like in their 50s and 60s that grew up on the 70s and 80s Metallica.
Yeah.
And now they're like, Metallica, not what it used to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely a bigger fan of, if you want to say, pre-Black Album. Prior to Sandman, but I love Sandman. The Black Album's phenomenal. The funny thing is Metallica's biggest, most successful albums were from that album on.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the
think
Black Album
is
definitely
up there in one of the best-selling albums of all time.
It was definitely their most successful album.
Yeah.
But I understand if you were with them from the beginning, that was the sound you fell in love with. And for whatever reason, your taste did not evolve with the band.
And I will say that is common practice when a band or something you love that you started with gets hugely successful,
not underground,
and all of a sudden everyone's on board. You're like, well, no, where were you when?
Right.
Well, when you get deep enough in any fan base, you get the people who are like that. They're
the
like,
purists.
oh, Charlie and I are going to see Rush in September. All right, so I'm in on this Rush fan page or whatever. They're like, oh, Rush didn't do anything good after Hemispheres, or
Yes.
It's like everybody's got such a strong opinion. Let me tell you, the worst fan bases in the entire world are classical music fans. I'm not kidding. They are
Really?
the snottiest human beings I have ever come across in my life. And I love classical music.
Yep.
But I'm not, I don't know the intricacies. I know what I love to listen to, and that's where things end for me. You're like, oh, well, it's the violin, the violinist just blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Or you people don't know how to be at a classical, at a symphony. Nobody knows how to behave anymore. I'm like, shut
Just enjoy it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody needs to pop you in the nose.
Yeah. The purest and the ones that. How could you get mad if you love a group, a person, an artist, and they gain success? Wouldn't you want that? Like more people to talk to about it, more people to enjoy it with. It's like. No, this is mine. This was ours.
There is,
now
I think, a sense of ownership,
Yeah.
especially when you stumble upon somebody in the early years when
from
they
the
don't
beginning.
have an enormous fan base. There is a sense of ownership, and there is kind of I've experienced it, a feeling inside when they start to become super popular that you want to be like, look, I'm the real fan, and you are like a coattail rider.
well, it happens in sports all the time.
Yep.
The bandwagon fans.
Yeah.
Start getting success, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
you love this team, and it's like, well, where were you?
Yeah.
For Lions fans, I cheered and sat through the 0-16
Right.
season, and so it's like, you want to join? Fine, join. Who cares? Join the club. Fine. What?
Yeah.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
Some people just like to jump on with the winners, and they enjoy the ride.
That is true.
Then you have the fair weather fans who only like the team when they're winning.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you only watched and only rooted for them when they were
When
winning.
they're winning, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Those are the worst to me.
I agree with you. Yeah.
How about me? Noga Erez. I love
Yes.
her. She's an amazing artist.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
would not
so-
know who that was if it weren't for you.
Listen, I became a fan 9 months ago. 9 months ago. It's been less than a year. She played Coachella this year, and all these people are like, oh, my gosh. And I'm thinking, where have you been? I've been a fan for 9 months.
Oh,
Where
now
have
we
you
know.
been?
Kelly's
see.
one of those. Okay. All right, let's talk science. A couple pieces of information that you need to know about. But yet again, this falls into the category. I've said multiple times, we are so lucky to get to do what we do. They give us dollars to come in and play music,
Tell fart jokes.
and tell jokes and laugh and just tell stories. I'm so thankful I'm not out there digging ditches and doing some real work like so many people are doing. So thank you for that. However, there are a couple steps above us where I would love to collect dollars for this type of stuff. Like people who do this research that have found that, if you work really long hours behind the desk, you are more likely to be overweight. Duh! That was an actual research analysis from Britain. They studied this from 1990 to 2023. They spent 33 years studying the fact that, hey, if you sit behind a desk for extra long hours, and the point of this study was not your 40-hour work week, not your 9 to 5. This is if you're putting in extra hours, sitting behind a desk, not moving or doing anything really for long periods of time. Most likely eating a lot of to-go foods or microwaved foods that you bring for lunch that can sit in a fridge that you warm up. The processed foods. Maybe getting a little DoorDash delivered to your office because you can't leave for dinner. Then you're going to be overweight.
Yeah, when we used to call them secretaries, and they called it the secretary spread. We've known this since the 50s.
Yeah.
That this, and then they end up selling everybody stand-up desks. And remember the people who used to use the big exercise balls to sit
the
on?
little yoga balls that you bounce on. Yeah.
Things like that. There are a million videos on YouTube showing you exercises you can do as you're sitting at your desk.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody already knows this.
Uh-huh. And they have said towards the end part of the study, one of the big culprits are the food delivery apps. Uber Eats, DoorDash, because you don't have to make an at-home meal anymore to bring with you. Or two of them. Let's say you're at the office for, 2 meals. If you're working those extended hours. No, you're going to get food delivered to your office. You're going to get some snackies, and you're just going to snack on those.
Yep.
So you're going to end up gaining weight.
One thing I know about the American public, and myself in particular, I will always find a way to not move, and I will always find a way to eat.
Yes.
Those are the two solids in my life.
Who funded the study? That's what I would like to know.
That's a
and what
valid
did it
question.
cost?
I bet it's a government funding situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe it was to pay some donors.
It could be it too. Now, here's a second study for you from the European Association for the Study of Obesity. Because obviously, we're working longer hours, we're not moving as much, and we're gaining weight. So, a new international analysis study suggested that if you're in the process of losing weight, let's say you're doing the diet thing. Let's say you have been working the long hours. Let's say you have seen the scale number go up and up and up, and you have made a decision to change that. So you go on the diet. You start eating right, and you start getting your steps in. This study has found, researchers have told us now, that for people who want to experience the benefits of their weight loss program to continue after they're kind of done with their initial dieting. Let's say you've reached your goal and you want to remain there, because one of the big problems about weight loss and dieting is so many people put the weight back on. They've accomplished their goal and then they kind of get a little laxed and then the weight comes back on. I mean, they had a Netflix documentary about The Biggest Loser and how many of those people put the weight back on.
Yeah.
Researchers have found that after you're done with your dieting, after you're done with your weight loss program, and you want to keep it up afterwards, they say to walk 8,500 steps a day.
Okay.
You think?
Science!
That's your big research. If you want to keep your weight off, then get some exercise. This is from the European Association for the Study of Obesity. Duh. People who kept up their workout regimens or their steps of at least 8,500 after their weight loss program were far more successful at avoiding the frustrating cycle of regaining lost weight. That's your big conclusion. You put forth a hypothesis, and you followed the scientific system. How can people keep the weight off after their diet program? Well, we have found people are far more successful at avoiding the frustrating cycle of regaining weight loss if they continue a workout program including 8,500 steps a day.
Science!
I'm telling you, if I ever leave radio, I'm just going to become a researcher. That's it.
You can find a dumb study anywhere.
You can find a dumb study anywhere and apparently get paid for it.
Yeah.
So, again, if you are on the end steps of your weight loss journey and you have you're accomplishing your goal or you're at your goal.
Yeah, hot tip.
Keep up those 8,500 steps and you'll keep the weight off.
Ugh, look at how fat you are.
Every scar will build my throne.
Yeah, go ahead. Jump up and down. Enjoy it, Thick. Because you probably won't get a chance to see him live Saturday. But, you know.
What? You want to see me cry, don't you?
I mean, I'm not saying I would be upset about it. If there was a tear or two, I might giggle a little bit.
It'll just be another scar that builds my throne.
That's right.
They've
what it's
just
all
been wanting
about.
to Bring Me the Horizon for like a dozen years.
Yeah.
Every single time it's been somehow thwarted.
2 storms and COVID. 3 times.
3 times.
Now you finally get your chance, and Goose is doing everything he can to put the fear in your soul.
Sadistic bitch.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not hoping that Ali catches the hantavirus or anything.
Oh, my God.
I'm not saying I made an Ali voodoo doll or anything. It's going to be a great day Saturday. Here's the deal. We cannot wait to see you out there. Of course, Bring Me the Horizon going to be headlining the Saturday show, which is just going to be crazy. My hope is you don't get injured down center with all that's going to happen down there. Because you're on the upper end of that demographic down there in the middle.
Age doesn't matter, man.
Okay.
No,
but bone density does.
That's right, but I'm in good shape.
I think we need to dress you in a sumo wrestler suit, one of those big ones, and put that in a hazmat situation, because between disease and injury,
I actually think that would be a ton of fun. One of those things, those giant balls that they push you down, they run into each other.
Oh, yeah.
Just get in the middle of one of those and get pushed around the mosh pit.
That would be a blast.
That would be amazing. That would be so much fun. All right, well, here's the deal. We have got some Rock Royalty passes for Saturday. A pair of Rock Royalty passes, which will get you into the Rock Royalty Lounge, the exclusive laminate, the commemorative ticket, admittance into the Sonic Temple VIP Rock Royalty Lounges, air-conditioned tent spaces, cash bar and food options to keep you refreshed, water refill station. I mean, daily re-entry. You can go in and out all you want. Private lockers for rent if you want to keep your stuff in there. So much stuff available at Rock Royalty. And we've got your chance to win. We are going to play some Sonic Temple Saturday quiz. I have written questions based off of the bands that are playing Saturday. And as we stated yesterday, normally, if we get 2 people going head-to-head, we've got, 2 pair. We don't want anyone to walk away empty-handed. This time, I'm sorry, we do not. We only have 1 pair. There's going to be a winner. There's going to be a loser. That's just the fact of the matter. So, if you want to go to Saturday, Sonic Temple, Rock Royalty, 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Trucker Sam.
Tim?
Yep.
What's going on, man? Tim, you hang on 1 second. You're calling number 1. We're going to find you a competitor. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Slayson.
Slayson, what's going on, man? All right, Tim and Slayson going head-to-head in Sonic Temple Saturday Trivia. We're going to go back and forth. Tim, we're going to start with you. You're each going to get 3 questions. The person who ends up with the most is going to win, okay?
Yeah.
Great. Tim, your first question. Good Charlotte is performing Saturday night on the main stage right before Bring Me the Horizon. What are the colors of the University of North Carolina?
UNC, that's the, light blue and white.
I'll take that. Teal and white, blue and white. Yes, acceptable answer. Absolutely. All right, Tim, first question, correct. Slayson, your first question. Marilyn Manson is headlining one of the side stages yesterday. Have you figured that out thick yet? Are you going to be able to Marilyn Manson?
Yeah.
He's closing off the stage,
right.
And you got to get to Bring Me the Horizon.
I'll probably skip his last couple songs because I need to get in.
Because you've seen Marilyn Manson
many times.
You've heard Beautiful People a billion times.
Yeah, and that's
I'm
what
sure
he's
that'll be a
close
closer.
with.
Right,
it is what he's closing with.
Okay, so you got that mapped out then. All right, good.
I'll be good.
All right. Slayson, Marilyn Manson is headlining one of the side stages on Saturday. Marilyn Monroe sang Happy Birthday to which president?
JFK.
That is the correct answer. Yes, JFK. Tied 1-1 after round number 1.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Do you know?
No, come on, do it, Kelly.
Did you see the video? You didn't see the video. You were on vacation, Kelly.
No.
We were at the Hofbrau House on Friday night for the tour to the Temple Stop.
Yeah.
And we got a little note. There was a little group there celebrating a birthday of this guy who it was his 55th birthday. Jay, I believe was his name. So I spoke to the GM and I went upstairs and I got one of the female waiter outfits, one of the dresses.
Oh my God, you did not.
And I went and sang Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
There is video.
Yeah, there's video.
Please.
Yeah.
I need to see
it's
that.
on our. I think it's on our Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That dress was tight. All right. Sorry. Round number 2. Tim, the Wonder Years are a band that's performing on Saturday. Which actor starred in the TV show The Wonder Years?
Savage.
Any
What's
names?
his name? Savage?
Yeah, I mean...
Fred Savage?
Who?
Or wasn't his name Savage?
Okay, what did you
What
say
was
after
the
that?
first
In
name?
Wonder Years?
Did you
I
get
want
it
to say
first?
it was Fred.
Yeah.
Yes, Fred Savage.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought you said Frank Savage.
Oh.
No, Fred Savage.
That's what I thought.
Correct answer. All right. Slayson, question number 2. Body Count is there on Saturday as well. Ice-T is the lead singer of that band. He is starting his 27th season on which TV show?
CSI?
Oh, incorrect answer.
Let me steal.
No, Tim, there is no stealing in this game. Kelly, do you know the answer?
Is it SVU?
SVU, yes. Law and Order,
SVU. Oh, my
SVU,
God.
yes. All right. Now, Tim, if you get this one correct, that knocks Slayson out of the game. If you don't, then Slayson will have a chance to tie it up. Here we go, Tim. Novelists are opening one of the side stages on Saturday. Which novelist is considered the father of American literature and has a humor award named after him?
What?
Mark Twain?
That is the correct answer! The Mark Twain American Humor Award! The father of American literature. Tim, that is the correct answer. Slayson, I'm sorry, there is no way for you to pull out a win. I hope you have a great one, Slayson. Tim, congratulations, man. You have got yourself some rock royalty passes for all day Saturday at Sonic Temple, okay?
Year.
Yeah,
Wait, what was that? Was that a yerp?
You just said,
Sorry, that was a yerp.
A yerp.
It's a thing a friend of mine does.
Okay. When you're happy or excited, you say yerp.
Yerp.
Okay, sure thing. We'll see you on Saturday, man.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
gas prices have dropped a little bit in Ohio. I almost hate phrasing it that way because it's so ridiculous that even a little drop is like nothing.
No, it's nothing.
AAA says the average for a gallon of regular is at $4.67 a gallon. Now, granted, that's better than $4.99 a gallon we were seeing a couple weeks ago. Franklin County average at $4.87. It doesn't make that much of a difference when you're filling up a tank. It doesn't.
No,
Right?
you're from $95 to $92.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like-
There was talk, wasn't there, of suspending the federal gas tax?
which is what, 18 cents or something like that?
I mean, it's something, I guess. Could we suspend the Ohio gas tax? That'll bring it down a little more. But yeah, it's still nuts. So whatever. It needs to come down at least $1 before I'm going to be happy. And I'm not even going to be happy then. I'm never going to be happy. Let's face it.
So it's under $2.
Will that ever happen again? It never will.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Do you remember back in the day? It was like, whoa, gas is up to $1 a gallon. Now
Yeah.
I was young, but I was driving. I was probably 16.
Yep.
And I remember that was a big deal. Oh. A Southern California mayor has abruptly resigned and agreed to plead guilty to being an illegal agent for China. This is crazy. Arcadia Mayor Eileen Wang operated a pro-China propaganda website in the U.S. between 2020 and 2022. She and her fiancé ran the site U.S. News Center, which was supposed to be a news source for the local Chinese American community. But instead, the Chinese government would tell Wang what to post, like articles denying forced labor and genocide in China. She would then publish those articles and report back to China with data on her website users. She faces 10 years in prison. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
What?
That's illegal.
And think there are people who believe everything they read on the internet.
Yeah.
I guess, like I said, when you've had it, you've had it. And a 74-year-old woman from North Carolina had it. Her name's Patty Griffin. She's charged with murder in the shooting death of her husband. Authorities say Patty told them that she and her husband Dennis got into it on Friday afternoon. Like, got into it. They were fighting. She would only say they were fighting over, quote, past events. And eventually she was done. She got their .38 caliber handgun, shot him in the chest. Now, when the police arrived, she tried to say that it was an accident, but, she's like, I accidentally shot him in the shoulder. They're like, ma'am, he was shot dead center in the chest. He's no longer with us. So, and then there was like evidence that she was trying to hide some things. So anyway, old Patty's being held without bond on a second-degree murder charge.
Okay, do me a favor real quick. I want to close my eyes. Read the story again.
Okay.
But instead of every he and she or Patty, insert Goose and Nora.
Okay. A 74-year-old woman, a 39-year-old woman from Ohio named Nora Seller, to be, is charged with murder in the shooting death of her husband, Goose. Authorities say Nora told them that she and her husband, Goose, got into it on Friday afternoon. They started fighting over quote-unquote past events. And eventually Nora went and got their .38 caliber handgun and shot Goose in the chest. Nora's being held without bond on a second-degree murder charge, but there's not a jury in the country who will convict her.
That all sounds plausible. That's the problem. Damn it.
All right, those are your three things.
All right, so if you've been on the World Wide Web, I'm sure you've seen it. And I know we've actually made fun of some of them. I get it. Because the millennials, not the millennials, the Gen Zers and the Gen Alphas, they have started a trend for their demo, and it's all about maxing. It's doing something to the mostest. However, some of these we kind of laugh at. Like, I think it was exercise maxing, and basically it was go outside and go for a walk.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, that's your big thing?
But the looks maxing, with the breaking the jawbone.
Breaking the jawbone, that was a big one. Yep. They were talking about rest maxing, where you just put your phone down, turn off the TV, have no distractions. Yeah, unplug. Yeah, that's rest maxing. So sure, we've laughed at some of them, but this one I'm on board with. This is a new one they're talking about. Jimmy Buffett maxing. It's Buffett maxing. And basically what it is just taking the things that you love and really implementing them into your life as much as possible, which is something that Jimmy Buffett did. Yes. He loved music. He loved sunshine. He loved the beach.
Yeah.
Parrots,
he
from
did
what
all
I hear.
Parrots, right? Yeah. Apparently he was a big fan of cheeseburgers.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. Having a little cold brewski on the beach. You just max it as much as possible, Jimmy Buffett style.
Vacation life.
So their mentality is it doesn't have to be necessarily the beach or music or a Corona, but whatever it is in your life, do that to the max, and you will be Jimmy Buffett maxing, which I'm on board for. I kind of like that. Just have yourself a better life. Which brings me in to a person that I just discovered about a week ago, and he's my new favorite person on the World Wide Web, mostly on TikTok. That's where I come across him. Because if you've been scrolling lately, there is a lot. TikTok has changed a little bit. It went from the funny videos or even the recipes to the dances, the trends, to now it's kind of like every other social media website where a lot of it is turned to doom and gloom.
Yeah.
And it's
I got to hear your take on everything.
Yeah. And it's like, come on. So I came across this guy. His name is Josh. Jawsh. Do you know this person?
I love this person.
You do?
To the depths of my soul. I love him.
I think everyone needs to go find Josh, Jawsh, and give him a follow. Not for his well-being, for your well-being. Because if you watch just 2 of his videos, I think it will reshape your brain for the next 10 or 15 minutes.
And you'll just feel better?
You will just feel better.
You cannot help but smile. You can't.
Not only will you smile, but I think, and it's happened to me, where it's like, I need to be more appreciative.
Yeah, of the little things.
Of the little things. Like, I'm going to play you a clip from one of his videos. Here's Josh talking about a little thing.
Dude, you know what actually just rips, dude? Is like when you get those like random really warm days when it's still like for sure winter, dude. Like look at this, like there's snow on the ground, but it's 50 degrees and I'm flopping in jean shorts, dude. When you get a random warm day like this in the middle of winter, you gotta like air the dogs out and photosynthesize the feet, dude. And like you get out there and everyone's in like a good mood. It's just like electric, dude. Like everyone's just frothing for a day like this, dude. Like I'm juiced.
I mean,
so great.
come on.
And he definitely is like a snowboarder guy.
Yep.
And he has his fiance, his hottest homie. My hottest homie.
Always
dude.
his hot. He's got his hottest homie, and he's got his hound, which is his dog.
Yeah.
I mean, even in stuff we don't want to do every day. Take a listen to what he was doing outside.
Dude, what is it about getting older that like mowing the lawn just rips, dude? Like it's the most satisfying thing I feel like you do around the castle, dude. Just like when you look back and you just pulled a perfectly straight line, dude. And dude, look at us doing one-handed, dude. Like, feel like a pro. You know it's no-mo May, so I left all these little flowers, dude. But look at them. And there's a little bumblebee in there, dude. I don't know what these are called, but I love them.
This isn't the son of the guy that found the double rainbow, is it?
No, it is not. But I mean, he's just got video after video. And if he's not chilling on the back porch with an ice cold brew and his hottest homie and his hound watching a sunset, there's a video of him watching a sunset, and he's like, he said, how is this real?
Yeah.
Like, look at this sunset, dude. Just
over the winter, he goes, you know what actually rips, dude? Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Put the little marshmallows in there.
Just if you need a pick-me-up, if you need to feel a little appreciation, JAWSH. I want to send him a message and see if we can get him on the show.
Oh, great.
I mean, the only thing I can picture is the turtle from Little Nemo, or Finding Nemo.
That's typically at least one or two of the comments on all of his videos
Oh, is it really?
have that turtle picture. Yeah.
Just so, I mean, I want to be more like him.
Yes.
And I'm going to make it a point every day to at least watch one or two of his videos, because, man, we all need that mentality. Go check him out.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We don't get political on the show. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. You do you, boo-boo. But as a politician, you would think you would have a better understanding of your constituents if you're trying to get elected. And right now, there's a big governor race going down in California, and people are out and about doing their oh my God,
campaigning.
Thank you. Boy, I should run for office somewhere. I'm doing that thing where you go talk to people, you know. God, campaigning. Steve Hilton is a former Fox host and Republican gubernatorial candidate attempting to get elected governor of California. Now, he is a British implant, but he's been living in California for a while now. I don't know the rules on gubernatorial.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor, so.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. Well, he's doing his campaigning, and he was recently in Barstow. Small little town there out in California. It's tiny, but smaller, doing his thing. And he decided to make a video after a successful town hall meeting. He was there, as wanted to be elected officials do, meeting with the people, talking about the problems, and trying to connect with the community. Well, he put out a video on X enjoying some local cuisine. Take a listen to what happened in his video.
So we just did a great town hall here in Barstow. Very special because Gloria Romero, my running mate for Lieutenant Governor, it's her hometown. Her family were here, it was great. And look, Barstow, hub of the West. But very importantly, why am I holding a Barstow street taco?
Pause
right
now. A Barstow street taco.
Okay.
You're in California. Mm-hmm. You have got a very large Mexican population there. If I was going to get some Mexican food, I would absolutely want to try some in California. Little
Oh, for sure.
Little cart stand.
Oh, yeah.
Little local cantina.
That's where it's at.
A little street taco
Real
action.
stuff.
I'm in.
But very importantly, why am I holding a Barstow Street Taco right now? Because I just bought it at this historic location. Check it out. The original Del Taco. There it is. My Barstow Street Taco. I'm going to enjoy. See you soon.
Oh, so we went to a chain,
He
got
went
a taco.
to Del Taco.
He said it was the original?
And now, it is
But it's
the
still
original.
Del Taco.
It's Del Taco. It's Del Taco. You know how I know it's not a Barstow Street Taco? Because he's standing there holding the hard shell taco, which is an American thing, by the way. We like soft shell tacos. Corn tortillas are the way to go if you want an original taco. It's got mounds of lettuce and cheese. Mm-hmm. And then right there at the crest of the taco, at the crest of the half moon, is a slice of tomato just sitting on the taco. Like, really?
Not diced.
Not diced.
A slice.
A single circular
Is that a
slice.
Del Taco thing?
I don't know.
That would be like you're saying, I am eating an original Philly cheesesteak from a street vendor, which I purchased at Wendy's.
Yes.
The original Wendy's.
An original Wendy's. You can't try and connect with your people in Barstow by saying I'm eating an original Barstow street taco and then go to a chain. That is not going to win you any sort of points with your
Especially when
voters.
people really, really want to find something wrong. You just handed it to them on a silver platter.
You did. You put it right in front of them. Story number 2, excuse me, takes us to the wild waterways. There is a sailor who is making news because he was on the boat trying to keep up his energy. Because if you've ever known someone to work on a boat, those fishing boats, those crab boats, they work long hours and they work extremely hard. So
dangerous.
And dangerous. Anything you do to keep your energy up, to keep your mind sharp. So they enjoy themselves some energy drinks. And this sailor, John Witt, a 29-year-old, had himself a low-carb Monster energy drink. Just doing whatever he can to keep motivated. He enjoyed that energy drink. But as he got to the bottom, a drink that he purchased from a 7-Eleven in Norfolk, Virginia, he noticed it was a little heavier.
Oh, no.
Like, I drank the drink. Why is the can so heavy? And upon a little shake, found that there was something a bit solid inside the can, which is where he found an entire rat carcass.
Ew.
You got something against protein?
I don't know why you would. Yes, there was an entire rat inside of his Monster energy drink.
Gosh.
He promptly vomited several times, obviously, and talked about the fact that, hey, there is a full-size rat in my Monster can. A big rat. Well, the boat promptly took him back to the shore because he needed to get to the hospital. I'm pretty sure you can't just go drinking liquid that had a fermented rat inside of it.
Is he patient zero? Did
Yeah,
he go
right.
on a cruise recently?
Well, here's what he did do. He checked into the Portsmouth Naval Hospital and got himself... What?
Nothing.
Okay, here it might be Portsmouth or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
In other places, it's Portsmouth.
Where? Goose's house?
In Virginia. In Virginia. Portsmouth.
Yeah, they landed on Plymouth Rock, I guess.
That's right. They absolutely did. Anyways, he went and checked in, got himself some medical attention. And this is where I want the energy drinkers to pay attention. Because the medical personnel informed him that with the chemicals that are in Monster, you're going to be okay.
Whoa.
The medical personnel literally told him, you should be fine.
Oh, my God.
We'll keep an eye on you for a couple days. But you should be fine.
Whatever's in energy drinks will kill anything bad coming from a rat
A dead rat.
carcass.
Yes, a dead rat. Yep.
Never had a Monster energy drink, and now I never will.
Yeah, I have not. I've had a Red Bull. I've never had a Monster.
Monster's got that. Like the execs at Monster have to be crying right now. This news story's getting out there.
Yep. He will say he will never touch a Monster again. In fact, for right now, he's pretty put off on any closed can drink if he can't see the inside, which is understandable.
What you need to do, see what the net weight is supposed to be, then get yourself a little scale and make sure that the weight
drop it on the
balances
scale
out.
real quick.
If it's heavy, then there's probably a rat
Something
inside.
in it. Yep. So, just know if you're enjoying Monster, you're ingesting something that is safe enough to keep you from getting the hantavirus, basically. There you go. Search some Monster energy drinks on the cruise.
I think you've solved it.
We'd have no issue. We'd have no issue
you could
whatsoever.
gnaw on a dead rat and chase it with a Monster and be fine.
You'll be good to go. Good to go. That's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. We've talked about this before, and I actually have a former coworker who did this when they got married because of their schedule. She was a nurse. He did morning radio. They had separate bedrooms. Said it was the best sleep of their life. He also stated there is nothing grander than booty calling your wife.
Oh, shooting her a little text.
Yep, from the other room.
Can you come over?
Yep. WID. What you doing? Come on over. He goes, the joy you get of finishing and then kicking her out of your room. Oh, man. Come on. I know people that have done this, and they say it is pretty grand. I could never do it. That's not for me.
You like the feeling of being with someone you trust so completely that you sleep better with them than you do without, I think.
Now, here's the thing, though. I'm very lucky. Nora is the one who has to put up with the snoring. Nora doesn't snore. She's not like a mover and a shaker. I get some pretty restful sleep. If anything, I'm the one who wakes her up.
Charlie doesn't snore either. He'll breathe heavy, but he'll tell me that I'll snore, but I just do maybe he's just being kind, but he says I'll go and then that's it.
Just a little one.
Really? Or am I doing that 50 times?
I did have one the other day. I got up for my middle of the night pee, and I come back, and I'm a side sleeper. It's either left side or right side. That's all there is to it. Nora can sleep any which way. She's a full rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, my wife's the same way.
Sometimes it's her stomach, sometimes it's the side. But when I came back the other night, she was on her back, and her mouth was agape. She was like, oh. And I sat there for a minute because it looked the same exact way my mom looked 12 hours before kicking the bucket. She was like,
oh, no.
And I was like,
honey?
I literally put my hand on her chest. I was like, are you breathing? Everything good? Okay, she's fine. Because she also sleeps in full garb. Sweatshirt, hoodie, sweatpants.
No kidding.
The whole thing. With the top sheet, the blanket, and her own personal little fuzzy blanket that she loves. No idea how she does it. But yeah, I had to check.
She's not one.
Socks. Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The socks will end up getting kicked off in the middle of the night.
Yes, my wife goes to bed with socks on. She gets out of bed with no socks on.
Yeah,
and if you go down to the end of the bed, there's
4 or 5 pairs. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you women not having hot flashes? What's going on here?
Guess not.
Now I hate that my wife has to hear my alarm at 2:50 every morning.
Yeah,
and I offered. I said, I can sleep in the other room. But she's been putting up with it for years.
She probably doesn't even hear it, really. It's just in the background.
Nora will sleep through a lot of them.
Yeah, but I offered. She didn't want me to.
Yeah. Well, I bring all this up because opposite bedrooms are one thing. I found this kind of interesting. This guy's wife is such a germaphobe, especially with the bathroom. She has to have her own private bathroom. She won't let her husband use her bathroom at all. No guest can use the bathroom. That is my space.
Really?
That is it. And apparently it's a clean after every use because of the germophobia. That seems excessive, but I get it. And I want to know, is anyone else like that? Does anyone have their own stay out of my bathroom? I mean, I guess if you have your workspace, stay out of my office, maybe. Do you have your own personal, you are not allowed in there kind of space?
We don't have anything like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
No. That just doesn't
Now
even-
Charlie does have. We have our own separate places that we sit. Like Charlie sits in the chair with the ottoman, and I always sit on the couch. Like that is always. We don't switch that up ever.
Okay. Yeah, we have our spots on the couch.
Yeah, we do too.
I take the right side of the couch. She takes the left side of the
Same
couch.
here.
Like it would be weird if Charlie sat where I usually. I'd be like,
Right.
"What's going on?"
Right.
Yeah, if I come home and Nora's working from home like she does, and she's on her laptop, she'll move to the other side
Yeah.
because those are our spots. Or after dinner, our watching TV spot, we've got them.
See Kelly pacing, nervous, sweating.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
He said, what did I do something?
Right. What did I do? And then you just fester with it for a while. And then finally it's just like, oh, wait, darn, I'm in your spot. I'm so sorry. All for nothing. I'm just very curious. 800-821-9970. Does anyone have, their own bathroom? You have separate bathrooms, completely separate bathrooms. Like we have... We're lucky enough in our master bath. We've got the double vanity. We've got two sinks. I use the left sink. She
very
uses
nice.
the right sink.
Yeah.
But other than that, own bathroom? No, I can't imagine.
Doug said he lives in a house with one bathroom, a wife and a daughter. He was lucky to even get in there.
Right, yeah. My own bathroom. I don't have a bathroom.
Right.
I don't get to use one whatsoever. 800-821-9970. If you've got your own bathroom or your own little sanctuary that no one else is allowed into, I'd love to hear about it. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
It is now illegal to feed deer in Columbus. City Council voted last night to make feeding deer a minor misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $150. City leaders say 80% of the city residents responding to a public survey support the no feeding policy. One council member says the city doesn't have an overall deer population problem, but there are some wooded neighborhoods like Clintonville that see high concentrations of deer. You can't feed them anymore, all right? A high school teacher in southern Ohio facing criminal charges after he reportedly punched one student in the jaw and tried to punch another. 55-year-old Matthew Warden of Marietta has been charged with 2 counts of assault. Authorities say it happened last week at Waterford High School during gym class. Deputies say Warden got really angry with 2 students, ordered them to sit on either side of him, and then told them to stick out their chins.
Oh!
He hauled off and socked one student in the jaw and tried to hit the other one, but missed. Warden told officers he was only joking. But one of the students he hit, the one student that he hit, was reportedly in pain the rest of the day and had a mark on his chin. So you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
He pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. Thomas Worthington High School computer technology teacher Will Thornton will be on Jeopardy tonight. That's pretty cool. He taped the episode in March, and only this week he revealed that he's on the show. We don't know which way it goes for him, but the show is on at 7 p.m. So good luck to Will Thornton. And those
Fingers crossed. Good luck.
Yeah, those are your 3 things.
Just over 48 hours away from the gates opening of day number 1 for Sonic Temple. We were just talking off the air. It feels like Sonic Temple 2025 just ended not that long ago. It does not feel like it has been an entire year. The year has flown by. But here we are. Going to be a great time. Update number 1, the weather's looking amazing. It has improved, which is always nice because you're always taking a look, as Thick has been doing since like May 2nd. It wasn't looking that great. It could have gotten worse, but no, it has gotten better. We're getting a little cloud coverage. We're starting off with cooler temperatures. In fact, Thursday, the high is only 61. And
is that what you got?
yeah. So, My Chemical Romance is going to be a little on the chilly side.
They wear a lot of stuff.
They do wear a lot of stuff, yeah. So I would definitely say make sure you bring your hoodie. Again, Friday, high of only 65. So then we warm up. I will say it looks like morning rain has returned for Saturday and Sunday. You're making faces. What do you have?
It's crazy to me. I mean, isn't it all come from the National Weather Service?
You would think.
Because I've got a high of 66 Thursday and a high of 70 Friday. Why? That's at weather.com. It's just weird to me.
65, 70.
I know, but it's just
somewhere in
why
there.
are they so different?
I wouldn't call 5 degrees that different, though. But we do get to 78 on Saturday, and again, mid-80s on, what?
I got 84 Saturday. Anyway, yeah.
Warmer on Saturday and Sunday than it is on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm not upset. It's just funny to me.
Morning rain both Saturday and Sunday, but clearing out before any of the shows actually
I
start.
got that.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Finally, we're in agreement about
cloudy
something.
on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah. All right. Other thing to know of note: on-site parking is sold out.
Dude, this is crazy.
If you have not purchased your parking for on-site, you're not going to be able to get in.
Yeah.
Find yourself somewhere on some side street, or more importantly, what you do is you take the shuttle
Yeah.
that they're going to have running, because they will have that shuttle that you can park at Columbus State Community College and then take the shuttle in and then shuttle back.
Yeah. Now, there are still available. I don't know if that I don't know if that can sell out. I don't know how many people they can park at. I mean, it's a college, so it might be plenty. They might never run out. If you want to do that, the person driving the car is $50. It's $25. It's what it is it's $25 to park there, and then $25 a day to shuttle. So you can save money if you're doing the whole weekend. You can get a 4-day park and shuttle pass for $150. Now, the people in the car with you, they only have to buy the shuttle pass, which is $25 a day. If you get the 4-day weekend, it's $75. So 2 people in a car can park every day and shuttle back and forth for $225. Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, you got to pay for the shuttle. It's $25 a day to ride the shuttle, and it's $25 a day for one car to park.
$12.50 a trip to go back and forth from the Columbus State Community College.
Seen the price of gas, man? Hey, dude, I don't know. What do you want? I mean, you're going to pay $50 a day to park on site, so it's $200 to do that for 4 days. It's $220, but you can take as many people as you want in the vehicle. That's the difference.
Find
there.
a side street.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter how many people taking your vehicle. You
That's
still
what I'm
pay.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's if you're parking on site, you got in for $50. You could have 8 people in your truck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you're on site, right?
Yeah. So this is a little more expensive. But it's the best route if you're fine sitting your car in somebody's front yard for $40.
That kind of pisses me off.
That's
a ripoff. That's not fair.
I don't know. I don't know if it's which end is setting the price.
Yeah, who's running that? Is that a private business running it?
Well, I think these are probably
Sonic
like
Temple
buses.
Thing?
These are probably some sort of buses.
Right, but is this Sonic Temple renting the buses and operating the shuttle, or is this a private business that has teamed up with Sonic Temple running the buses?
Well, Columbus State is definitely not associated with Danny Wimmer, so I'm guessing they have a fee to park in the lot, and then the buses are charging. Now, I don't know if Sonic Temple is then getting a charge, getting a cut of that. I don't know.
Get your steps in, find a side street, and walk on up. That's a lot.
It's crazy, man.
$225 for a weekend worth of parking?
2 people. Now, if you have a third person, you're going to go to $300.
Right.
If you have a fourth person, you're going to go to $375.
F that. That's...
I know, man. Worse and worse.
God. All right. Well, yeah, just know that if you're pulling in, you get off at 17th there, come around the corner. Hopefully they've got digital signs up that say parking lot full or parking lot sold out, because you don't want to wait in that entire line and then get in. Yeah. They're like, no, you got to turn around, and then you turn around and go back out.
Where do you go? So yeah, man, it just. Anyway, you can go to Sonic Temple's website to purchase the park and shuttle. Now, I suppose you could get out of the parking. Of course, you're going to pay then to Uber, wouldn't you? If you just Ubered to Columbus State Community College. And
they're going to have surge pricing for Ubers, especially when leaving. If you're leaving at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m., they're going to have surge pricing for sure. Yeah. Of course, same rules apply. No glass containers, no video cameras or GoPros, no professional cameras, no drones, no umbrellas, which doesn't like we have to worry about, no fireworks, no weapons, of course, no pets, no laser pointers, no selfie sticks, no strollers, no metal containers, no whistles or air horns, no musical instruments. Can't bring those. No drugs, people. No drugs.
I saw in the lockers, you cannot have live animals in your lockers.
Oh, good. I'm glad they...
My wife said, what the hell am I going to do with my emotional chicken? My emotional support chicken?
Valid question. valid question. You want more info? Of course, you can visit the Sonic Temple website. And we'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about the crowd surfing and the mosh pitting and all the thing that's going to be going down.
Yes.
So we cannot wait for Sonic Temple Eve tomorrow morning, 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Did you know? I did not know this. In fact, I have asked the question many times before. In fact, I'm pretty sure this was one of my original Gummy Thoughts back in the day when we started the Gummy Thoughts. And the question being, why is there a D in fridge but not refrigerator?
Right.
Well, there's a reason for that. And I did not know this. The term fridge doesn't come from refrigerator. It's short for Frigidaire, the company that produced this first self-contained refrigerator in 1919. Many Americans called all refrigerators Frigidaire or fridges. So that's why we have fridges and not refrigerators.
Well, that makes sense.
Because there is a D in Frigidaire.
Right.
Did you know the first British group to debut at number 1 on the Billboard 200 was with their first album was One Direction, Up All Night in 2012. No British act has done it since, with the exception of Zayn Malik and Harry Styles, but they're both from One Direction.
Right.
And those were their debut solo albums. They'd already did it with One Direction. The Spice Girls' debut album eventually climbed to number 1, but it didn't start there. So One Direction's the only British group to ever do it. And you think of all the British groups we've had over here, and they're the only one to debut at number 1.
That's crazy.
Did you know one single Google search takes more computing power than the entire moon landing mission in 1969? So obviously we never went to the moon. You couldn't do it with that little bit of power.
No.
There's no way you could ever make it to the moon in 1969. We've got more in our pocket right now than they had on the entire NASA system. So there's no way we went to the moon in 1969.
You could get them all riled up now.
It's impossible.
Okay.
You know what did have the power? The cameras inside the studios where they took all the video and pictures in the green screen. Because there's no way we can make it to the moon. Did you know that Sylvester Stallone asked Queen for the right to use Another One Bites the Dust for Rocky 3? They declined. They said, no, you can't use it.
They weren't into that.
So
having their music used like that.
That's when he turned to Survivor and said, hey, can you write me a song? And then we got Eye of the Tiger, which I'm happy for. Eye of the Tiger was a better fit for Rocky 3 than Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, yeah.
Did a good job. And finally, did you know the Guinness Book of World Records exists? Because you might have $1 million idea in the back of your pocket thing. I don't know what it is, but I could totally see you doing this.
Okay.
Maybe the most accurate weather app ever is what you're going to come up with.
All right.
Because the Guinness Book of World Records exists because the director of Guinness Breweries had an argument in 1951 over which bird is faster, the golden plover or the red grouse. He thought there should be a book to help settle bar arguments, so he created a Book of World Records, the Guinness Book of World Records. By the way, the faster bird is the golden plover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how it started.
Yeah. That is
like
100% something you can do.
Just like that.
No, it's not that. I saw it here, but I saw this. No, but what about this? F it. I'm going to create an app that's going to simplify everything and just put it in one place so we all have the same information.
And I've already got a name for the app.
What is it?
Why?
Why?
That's my favorite question, right?
That is true. That is true. And I'm going to have a follow-up app. It's called Nobody Gives an F. No one cares. Stop spending all this time on it. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Tuesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.
Details matter.